I tell you, it's them Soggy Bottom Boys.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. I got another version of that song. It's the whole fucking like movie clip from the damn movie. I was like, I don't need this long of one. But yeah, it's a good movie. I wouldn't mind living back in them days. I really wouldn't. You know, farm your own food. You know, make your own clothes and shit. Have you little, like, I don't know, old timey country setting. Go to the bar. Have some real whiskey. You know what I'm saying?
Bar fights. What happens today? But I would like to live in the 60s. I think I would have been one of those cool little flower children.
You want to take some of them.
Peace and love.
You want to take some of the magic beans, is what it is.
Yeah, that's true. They had some shit back in the day.
The yellow ones, the purple ones, the blue ones, the little red ones. Oh, what movie was that off of? Damn. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. No. Hold on. Shit. It's Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston that was in the movie. He's a damn plastic surgeon. He's trying to hook up with this blonde chick.
Oh God. I know what you're talking about. It's not Wingman, but it's something kind of similar, like the. Let me Google that shit real quick. Let me Google that shit.
She's breaking out the Gas House fucking ghetto voice today. Word to your mother.
Word to your mother. That's funny. I do that a lot. I change my accent, my voice, so y'all watch out. I think I have multiple personalities or something.
Do you?
Disability.
I did find one song for, I forget who was I think you might have said it, but maybe not. I'll play it after the commercials. Damn, what was the name of that fucking movie? I don't know. They were sitting in the fucking restaurant and they were sitting there ragging on each other. And it's like, oh, she likes to take the pills. The little blue ones, the purple ones, the little pink ones.
Yeah, he was trying to act like she was crazy because she was playing as his ex-wife. Just go with it. That's the name of it. I found it.
There you go. Leave it to Google. Google knows everything.
Yes, it does. Thank God, because I don't know shit. Half the time I'm like, wait, what? Let me Google that shit.
All right. Well, Adam Sandler hadn't put out a good movie here in quite a while. Or not that I've watched. I don't really watch TV that much, so I can't tell you what's out. The only thing that's out that I want to go see is the fucking Star Wars. You seen that yet? You go see that yet?
I've never really been a big Star Wars fan. My son is, but I've just never really gotten into it.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one. This one, if you know anything about Star Wars, you know, you got your Jedis, you got your dark side of the Force. This is where they introduce the gray side of the Force and the people that actually conjure up the Force and all this other shit is where it comes out into play. All these other little side movies and shit. I want to see it, though. It's pretty good. Your mom was at Woodstock? Nice.
Yes. She told me some stories, too, boy. I was like, damn, I'm jealous.
What'd she say? I got that fucking shared shit, man.
She said there was people running around naked. Like, there's a lot of like, mud pits, and people were just having a good time. And I'm like, damn. I think that concerts like Carolina Rebellion that go on for like days now kind of try to copycat that, you know. Yeah. But Woodstock, it's just, I don't know. I watched a movie about Woodstock and how the dude set it up, and it's just amazing how he like got everybody together, especially like back then, you know, we didn't have like the internet and cell phones where you can just call people up and stuff. But amazingly, this guy pulled all this shit together and all these awesome ass bands together in this field. And I don't know, it's just,
how long
it's still amazing. Huh?
How long did it take
I don't know. I can't remember how long it took him, but I mean, just just to get all those people, like because that they didn't have big concerts like that back then. I don't think. And like I said, to have it out in a field like that, that was I don't know. That's just awesome.
No shit. I would think it would have maybe took him a couple of years. Yeah, just because your regular telephone calls and your letters. Yeah. Nowadays you can put a fucking concert together in just a couple of months if you know the right people. Just saying.
Sure. But yeah, it's pretty badass from what I was told. Did you see where the John Young died, the astronaut?
No. I don't even know who that is.
I didn't really know a lot about it either, but he's like one of the legendary astronauts. He was like, I think one of the first few men to have walked on the moon and stuff. So he's like one of the legends.
Oh, okay. Got you. Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
A lot
whole
of
life
our
though
history,
to get to do all that shit. That's pretty awesome.
a lot of our history that we grew up knowing in high school and shit starting to pass off. Like people are actually starting to pass away. That we're starting to live our own history now. You notice that?
Yeah. Makes you feel old.
I don't feel old. I'm just it's like the time. What up, Michelle? Been a hot minute. Happy Merry Christmas and New Year and shit. Hope you had a good one. Yeah, it's just we're living our own fucking history now. Everything that we used to learn back in the high school and back in the day, the people that were still alive are passing. It's a damn shame, but yeah. Trying to make our own stuff. The kids that's learning shit in school nowadays, by the time they get our age and shit, we'll be ready to knock off.
Right.
Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So, well, I put up an event this morning, Beaston. I hope you've seen it, man. If y'all are in the Spartanburg area this Saturday, we got Kay's Cancer's little fundraiser with Jake and Josh from the Moonshiners coming down to sign some autographs and shit like that. It starts at 6 p.m. at Dolly's Western Saloon. It's up on my public figure page, and I shared it out shit this morning. If y'all make it out, man, come on out. Get you a drink. See some real moonshiners. Might even get to taste some real moonshine. Who knows?
I was gonna say, I hope they bring some moon.
Me too. I told Chris, I was like, you better tell them guys, fucking bring me a damn quart. That's some of their shit. I'll take that shit to the new house. Maybe
I had some moonshine on, what was it, Thanksgiving? My sister, and then they have a farm, and they always have moonshine on hand. I don't know where they get it from, but they always have some on hand, and I drank a couple of six. I was like, yes, this is the good stuff. But yeah, hopefully they'll bring some too. They got to, right? At least give us a little sample.
I would hope so, because, I did tell Chris, I was like, when you talk to him, I was like, please tell him to bring some, even if it's just for me to taste it. Because you see how much, this is 150, this is 160 proof. Well, by God, I want to feel the burn go down my throat. I'm just saying. I don't want no apple pie. I don't want no strawberry. I don't want shit that's been diluted. I don't want that shit because of how fucking strong it is.
I just hope if they do bring some, I hope I can swallow it. I don't know, man. Usually with alcohol, no matter what it is, even if I hate it, I will still, swallow it and be like, all right, I can't do that again. But I was at a bar that I worked at one time, and the bartender gave me this alcohol, and I wish to God I remembered the name of it to this day, because this alcohol, he was just giving out shots to everybody, and I took this shot, and I could not swallow it. Like, it set my mouth for a second, and then it just projected out of my mouth all over the bartender and the person beside me. And I don't know what the hell it was, but I wish I knew the name, because I know never to try that again.
I just wish
Ever.
I could have seen you do that.
I know. It was hilarious, but at the time I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, that never happens. And they're probably like, you're right. But it doesn't. Usually I can at least swallow it and say, nah, not again. But this just completely came right back out. I didn't even get it to the back of my throat.
Remember what it
I don't
tastes
know what
like?
it was.
Was it hot? Was it fire? Did it make your mouth burn? Or it just
I don't.
nasty?
I don't. It's something about it. I guess my stomach told my throat, hell no. So I don't know.
Well,
Because it just came right back out all over everybody. And I was like, I was embarrassed. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But
was it absence?
no, because I've had absence. I had absence when I was in Mexico. You know, I had the real good shit. And that stuff was nasty, but I at least could swallow it and then say, nah, I don't think I want this shit anymore. It was worse than that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people try absence for the first time, and that's exactly what happens. In Germany, you got the green, the purple, and the red. And when you get over there, they tell you more stories. It's like, you got to mix all three of them together to get the hallucinogenics. That shit don't make you hallucinate at all. That's just a myth.
Right. That's we were told in Mexico. We were like, that's why it's illegal, because at the time it wasn't legal here.
Yeah.
They were like, it's not legal, and that's why, because you'll hallucinate. I drank, I think, like 2 shots. I didn't really, like I said, I didn't really like the taste of it, so I was like, I don't really.
No.
But
You think
it was just like liquor to me.
People think Jaeger tastes like black licorice. No, absence makes Jaeger taste like fucking cotton candy.
Yeah. I love Jaeger. Jaeger's good stuff.
Oh, hell, we're going to have to go do some Jaeger bombs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm a Jaeger bomb fucking champ.
Me too. I love Jaeger. And it's scary, though, because it just goes down so smooth. And the next thing you know, you're like, you can't stand up. And it's like, oh, shit.
My 22nd birthday, my mom got me a pint. I sat in my front yard at the trailer and chugged that whole fucking pint and puked my guts out for 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Because it'll go down so smooth. And then next thing you know, you're like, oh, hell, what'd I do?
Yup. Sure enough. That shit'll get you. That's... Yo, Michelle's like, give me my vodka straight up. Hey, you give me vodka and Red Bull. I can do vodka and Red Bulls all fucking night long, too.
Me too. And sometimes if I don't have anything I like to mix it with, I'll chase it with like something. But it takes me a while. I have to be drinking a little bit before I'll actually drink it straight. And then after I've got a little buzz, I will take shots of vodka. But usually at first, I got to at least have something to chase it with or something. I'm not as tough as I used to be when I was a teenager.
Yeah, it's funny. Like in these movies and shit, you see these guys. Like I was watching Wyatt Earp last night. You know, I'm going on. I can't say 2 days with like absolutely no sleep. I've done like maybe 4 little cat naps. You know, maybe rest for like 45 minutes. But anyway, like back in the day, you know, these guys are just taking shots of fucking whiskey and just sitting there talking like it's not even affecting them. I've never seen really anybody take a shot of anything except for Jaeger and just think to where it doesn't look like it affects them at all. So
Right, without making that face. You mean like that face?
Yeah. Sure enough.
Yeah.
And if you haven't ever had that face, fix you a Full Horseman. I promise you'll get it. You ever had one of those?
I don't know.
Jack.
To be honest, I've drank and then I'll be somewhere and I'll drink. I don't even know what the hell I'm drinking after a certain point. It's scary. It's very scary, the situations I've been in before.
It sounds like
Think
it.
about
Yeah.
What's a horseman, though? What's that?
It's Jack, Jose, Jim, and Johnny Walker mixed together.
God, no. I don't think I have had that. I think I'd remember that.
Yeah, buddy. That's my uncle. He's at the top. He tops it off a brick. Yeah, I can do that, Michelle. I'll if I do a chaser, it's either gonna be Red Bull or a fucking beer. So,
Right.
just, you know.
Sometimes I'll chase it with Sundrop if I don't have, if there's nothing else in the house. I'll chase it with soda or something. Sundrop's a good chaser.
Fucking, I can't wait.